job there washing dishes too. And then, like that fizzled out
And then
because at
because of
night,
yeah,
yeah. And
then you
then
can't study. Yeah.
I decided Vanderbilt was hiring students, was
Oh wow.
hiring young people. So I got a job at Vanderbilt because my daddy had worked at Vanderbilt
That's good.
all of his life. When he came from Mississippi,
Mhm.
he came because his the people he worked for in Mississippi had some kind of connections with the people that had students that went there.
Okay.
So he got
Okay.
a job there working in the fraternity's house. They had
Wow.
fraternity houses, and he was the porter or whatever you call him back then. He did everything. Yeah, for a long time. That's what he did. And so when I started Vanderbilt, he had quit by then, but I wanted to work there
Yeah.
because he had been taking us up there. We didn't go to work and stuff. I said, well, I'll get a job there.
Because you know they're hiring and you
Yeah,
know what
because
that
I
place
know they
is
were
like. Yeah.
hiring. Yep. And it was like the cafeteria work.
Okay.
And I worked on serving the food.
Oh
So I
wow.
did that for a couple of years, I think, like
Wow.
one or two maybe. And I said, I didn't like it.
Of
I
course not.
said,
Too many people
one
coming.
of these times I'm going to be on the other side of that line.
Oh, did
I
that
made that up in my
and
mind.
did that happen for you?
It really happened. When I finished after I got married, I went to nursing school, finished school, got a job at Vanderbilt,
Now that I do remember. And
and
when
I worked on the other
and you went back in like
on the other side of the line. Yep, I did, and I had made that for. I'm not gonna do this forever. I
that's
can't
right.
take this.
That's
I
right.
can't do
This
this.
is just the
I'm,
job to get
I'm
me
just gonna have to do something.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
whatever I
thing I
got to
want.
do, I'm
My
gonna keep
dreams.
going.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
no
Oh,
matter
that's impressive.
hardships and whatever. Daddy leaving home and all kind of stuff. Money got hard. Mama had to go to work and
Oh, I
you
didn't.
know,
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Life.
life.
And then
Yeah,
regardless
but I
of what
didn't
was
let it
going on,
stop
yeah, you were
because
like,
I
I'm
said,
gonna do this.
yeah, I just have to keep going. I can't. My mama,
She didn't put that
she
in you.
put too much in us to let it go. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think that's wonderful, and the story is of perseverance and hard
That's
work,
it.
and
And
yeah,
yeah, and then you
then
don't
you
let anything
anything get in your way,
stop
and then you
you.
accomplish. You know, you make nice small goals that you can actually accomplish.
That's it.
That's right. Okay, when you were, do you have any memorable mentors that you ran into while you were going through the process of becoming a nurse? And
Not really.
not really.
Mm-mm.
You sound like
I had one teacher when I was in the fourth grade. Though I remember her, Miss Powers,
wow.
and she had Girl Scouts for us, and that was the first thing because in the other schools they didn't have they were black people didn't have Girl Scouts, so this was
Wow.
middle school, like fifth, sixth, fourth, fifth, sixth, I think, middle school, and she was a Girl Scout, and she picked me out to be the treasurer.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and
So
then
you're an officer even back then?
yeah, and then she would, I was managing the money from because she had a little, we had a little treasure
Yeah.
going, yeah,
A little
and she
what you
would
can
take
afford.
me home after school to show me what could be accomplished.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
Okay. She
yeah,
was definitely a mentor.
she was a
Yeah.
mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you need different
And besides
views.
my
Yeah. Yeah.
surroundings,
You
yeah,
need different inputs and
yeah,
different
yeah, yeah.
ideas and to see
And
examples of how
yeah,
you can
different
live.
examples.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that made a big difference too. I was never going to go back.
Backwards. Yeah.
Not
Like
backwards.
now
No.
I know it's doable and how I can do it because there
I
are
can
people out
if I
here.
just keep going, I can
Yeah.
do it. Yeah,
That's
Yep.
excellent. That's excellent.
Yep.
I don't know if I could think about when people ask me about my mentors. I'm like, my family.
Yeah, but I always think about that one teacher you had in TSU,
Oh,
Dr. Kalon.
Dr. Kalon.
I never
Yeah,
forget that name. Nope.
Dr. Kalon was great. You're right. He's one of the big ones.
Yeah, and he didn't. He wouldn't let you get. He kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I think, for me being the youngest of seven,
That
I
you
had
had
examples.
you
Yeah.
had good examples
Yeah.
already. Yeah, yeah.
And you and Dad weren't going to let us slide and get away with anything
Mm-mm.
because that's not the life that you wanted for us,
No,
and
we
you
worked
lived the
too
example.
hard
Yeah.
to let that slide backwards. Nope. Nope.
So any memorable experiences besides the going to the circus? Anything else that you want to share
No,
about your early life or your upbringing?
no. But I was, you know, my early, we were happy.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the best point, and we
Yeah,
can end on that.
yeah,
Yeah, this is my first interview. We're gonna keep it short. I
yeah.
think it's the best way to
We
do
were
that.
happy,
Yeah,
and we cared about each other, and it was
neighbors were actually
neighbor was
neighbors.
neighbors,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and even the ones like it didn't have as much as we had, like
You were still looked
we
out for them. You still talked to.
because
Yeah.
we are all the same, no matter what. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's
Thank
why
you.
the neighbor that across the street, he still remember me.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was an amazing event that happened at your
Because we
birthday.
played together.
Yeah, I
Back
would have
then,
never thought.
kids played together on the street. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And they sit on each other's porch
yeah,
and
yeah,
talk. Yeah.
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 Nobody does that anymore. Okay, let's stop this part of the interview and see what we got.